So big day today, November 1st. We have mortgage rates coming down around that 7.59% interest rate on a 30-year fix, which is great news. We also have Jerome Powell from the Federal Reserve speaking today. So my fingers are crossed that mortgage rates continue to come down. It will bring a lot of buyers to the market. But I wanted to touch on the Orange County real estate market specifically and let you know what's going on today. So if you don't know, my name's Kyle Olson. I'm a local real estate agent as well as an investor. So right now, if you are a potential home seller, you want to make sure that you are pricing your property right, especially going into the winter months. We typically see a slowdown in purchases. And what you don't want to do is overprice your house right now and have it sit through the winter months and see what happens next year. If you want to sell, make sure that you are working with a real estate agent and someone who knows the market and can price your house right. But anyways, let's get into the data. All right, starting with active listings. The active listing inventory decreased by 2 homes in the past 2 weeks, nearly unchanged, and now sits at 2,406 homes. Typically during the autumn market, the active inventory slowly drops along with demand, but not this year due to increasing mortgage rates rising from 7% at the end of July to nearly 8%. As I mentioned today, they're dipping below, which is a great thing. Hopefully interest rates continue to fall after Jerome Powell speaks today. But the muted demand has resulted in inventory not dropping like it usually does. Instead, it has remained relatively flat since peaking at the start of August, 2,475 homes, only 69 more homes than today. The inventory is poised to drop in the coming market in December, and the second fewest homes come on in November. Many unsuccessful sellers pull their homes off the market so they can enjoy the holidays, placing their selling goals on hold for the next year, which makes complete sense. So inventory is going to continue to decline. If you're a buyer out there and want to lock up something before the new year, now's the time, because we'll see more and more people pull their house off the market. But last year, the inventory was at 3,677 homes, 53% higher, or 1,271 homes more than today. The 3-year average before COVID, 2017 through 2019, is 6,010 homes. An additional 3,604 homes, or 150% extra more than double where it stands today. Think about that, guys. We have no inventory still, and this problem might continue into 2024. It may even get even worse if we do see mortgage rates drop until we have sellers willing to exchange their low mortgage rates for a slightly higher mortgage rate, hopefully around 6%. We'll see, fingers crossed. This will bring more activity to the real estate market. Let's get into demand. So demand, a snapshot of the number of new pending sales over the prior month, decreased from 1,335 to 1,284 in the past couple of weeks, down 51 pending sales, or 4%, its lowest level since January. It also is the lowest October reading since 2007. Nonetheless, it is the first time there have been more pending sales than the prior year since June 2021. Today's interest rates are not helping demand. Many potential buyers are priced out of the market as rates rise. So it's obvious rates keep going up. Today they're down a little bit, but the trend is up. And for me personally, I've seen buyers re-sign leases and hope for better conditions next year. So what does that tell you? There's still a lot of demand on the sidelines, and if rates do come down around that in the sixes anywhere, I personally think that there's going to be a lot of demand and buying, and prices could continue to go up. I know that's crazy talk, but it's true. I think that there's a lot of people with money on the sidelines who are willing to jump into the housing market and wanting to. They're chomping at the bit. And if we do see mortgage rates go in that 6% rate area, it could send prices up. So you got Barbara Corcoran, one of the biggest billionaire real estate moguls, saying now is a good time to buy. Again, it's due to your certain circumstances. If you feel like right now is a good time for your family, stable job, all that good stuff, then jump in. If you're more pessimistic, you want to see what the market's going to do next year, we'll see what happens. Let's get into luxury really quick. In the past couple of weeks, luxury inventory of homes priced above 2 million decreased from 810 to 807 homes, down 3, nearly unchanged. Luxury demand increased by 7 pending sales, up 4%, and now sits at 192, with inventory almost unchanged and demand rising slightly. The expected market time for luxury price homes above 2 million decreased from 131 days to 126 days. So real quick, I'll go through the expected market time. Anything below 750,000, you got 42 days on market. Percent of current inventory, that's 18%. Anything from 750,000 to 1,000,000, 37 days expected time on market, and that makes up 16% of inventory. And 1 million to 1.25 million is 35 days on market, 9% of current inventory. 1.25 to 1.5 million, 48 days, which is 10% of inventory. And when we get to 1.5 to 2 million, you can expect a market time of 70 days here in Orange County, which is 14% of inventory. It looks like the $750K to $1 million mark is where the demand is at, with 24% demand falling in that pricing category. To sum it all up, demand, the number of pending sales over the prior month, decreased by 51 pending sales, with inventory nearly unchanged and demand falling. Expected market time, the number of days to sell all Orange County listings at the current buying pace, increased from 54 days to 56 days in the past couple of weeks, its highest level since February. So as expected, we are seeing increase on days on market. We are seeing demand slowly dissipate as we go into the winter months. In the winter season, traditionally, like we said, sellers will take their homes off the market and people will deal with the holidays and restart their buying process come the new year. Distressed homes, both short sales and foreclosures combined, comprised only 0.2% of all listings and 0.3% of demand. Only 4 foreclosures and no short sales are available today in Orange County. So you can see that the distressed market is really not here in Orange County. Number of sales closed was at 1,647 residential sales, 18% less than September of 2022's 2011 closed sales. September market, a 17% drop compared to August of 2023. The sales to list price ratio was 99.4% for all Orange County. So sellers that are pricing their houses right are still getting extremely close to that asking price. Foreclosures accounted for 0.4% of all closed sales, and short sales accounted for 0.1%. That means that 99% of all sales were good old-fashioned sellers with equity. Again, with all the noise out there, keep in mind these sellers all have a ton of equity, so we're not seeing any distressed homeowners quite yet. Will we see it? I don't think so. So what do I think? I think right now, if you're a buyer looking to jump into the market, really make sure that your job is solid and you can afford what you are buying. Stay away from adjustable rates. Keep it simple. Make sure you're planning out your finances. And if you are a buyer who's kind of on the fence right now, don't need to move, can maybe sign another 6-month, 30-year lease, well, that might just be the best case scenario, so we can see what happens and shakes out over these next coming months again. And if you're a seller, make sure you're pricing your house right and you will be getting offers. Again, thank you so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.